The building behind us is the Eddy Plow Works building that was built in 1892. The Battenkill is behind us. They would use that to power their foundry so that they could actually make these plows and be one of the first in the country. It's nice to know that there were these businesses. You could have, bought a local plow. There was a very farm community, especially in the 1800s, early 1900s. The size of the town was pretty small. There were only about 1,000 inhabitants. Waldron Eddy from Saratoga County, he comes over and starts the Eddy Plow Company. So in the middle of the 1800s, the flounding foundry takes on some partners. The railroad doesn't come to Greenwich until 1870. A part of the reason the foundry isn't doing so well is because there's no real great ways of transportation in the area. He starts bringing on partners to try to figure out ways that they can start shipping the plows and make the business more viable. They actually develop a beam called the rough and ready wrought iron beam, and that's one of the first wrought iron beams for plows in the country. By the 1890s, they have a catalog of quite a few items. They're even making table saws and different types of farm implements. So after they move into this building in 1892, they start dealing with one-horse draft plows for gardening, and they start doing a hill plow. They start dealing with implements for corn and potatoes. At one point, they even made and sold bicycles with the bicycle craze that came into the 1890s. In 1918, there's a fire, and that cuts production, so they wind up scaling back. So then in 1923, they wind up filing for bankruptcy. Around that time, their liabilities are listed close to $79,000, which in today's money would be over $1 million. They wound up getting sold at auction and wound up staying in business until about 1950, when they finally closed for good.